Hi friends, Cosplay Vicar here. Warm welcome to you. Today I want to show you something and get your opinion and thoughts on this. Now, I love cosplaying as Darth Vader. I do my Empire Strikes Back. And when I built my Darth Vader, most of it was 3D printed. I modeled it and 3D printed it myself. And I've been sitting on the files for a little while on 3D printing the files for the Empire Strikes Back Vader chest box. Some people have asked for them and I have shared them with them. But these things take a long time to design. It got me thinking, could I offer some kits so people can build their own Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi Vader chess box? So I have a potential kit here together, and I want to get your thoughts. Is this something that I could be offering to folk who want to make one, either to make their Vader costume or to maybe sit on the shelf as a display piece? So let me just walk you through this. What we've got is the actual chess box itself. This has been printed on my Bamboo P1S, and actually, I would probably print these for people in black, but I've done it in grey because it'll appear well on camera. And what I'm finding is the Bamboo P1S produces immaculate prints to the point where I think they're as good as a good resin print, and they're lighter for wearing. So this is the actual chest box itself. I modeled this during the pandemic using screen grabs and whatever data and information I could find online about the chest box. And there is a lot out there. So I've been able to really confidently say this is the right size and scale for the chest box. The reality is it's not square. It looks square, but it's not quite square. And what do you mean, Chris? It's not quite square. Well, it's just slightly wider at the bottom than it is at the top. And actually, when it comes to the height, it's slightly higher on one side than the other. There's a slight dip to it. So let me show you this. So what I've done is I've designed it so that one of the problems with building the chest box is, knowing where you need to put stuff. So I thought, hang on, right, let's do this by creating the holes that everything goes into. So this is all kind of plug and play. So the coin buttons, they go in. There's a recess on the back for them, so they snap into place. So you know that that's confidently exactly where it should be. So there you go. The coin slots literally slip in. They obviously need gluing. The other part that you can then just simply slip in is the buttons. Now, one of the things I'm going to offer, I think, with this, I'd love your thoughts, is the actual vinyl squares. So you know the vinyl square which goes onto the button. We've got the red, we've got the blue. So I can kind of offer those for those that might want to do this. The buttons kind of snap into place. They kind of fit together. And then in the same way as the coins, these will snap in as well. So that's kind of what it starts to look like. Obviously, you need tape to hold them in without gluing them. So that's kind of how those work. When it comes to the larger buttons that are on the bottom, yes, I'm going to have the vinyl, which will go onto these as well. But what I wanted to do, one of the hardest things is quite knowing where these are going to go. Where do these fit exactly? So what I've done is we've got the little pinholes, and I've designed some little pins that will just simply push and snap in through the back. So then leaves the pinholes then for the back of the buttons to snap into. So that all then kind of snaps in. So you know it's all square. You're not worrying about, have I got this even, and that kind of thing. So therefore, the buttons go on the front there. The other thing that I've then designed up is inside the coin slots are the little red acrylic pieces that the lights then kind of shine through. So what I've done is I've actually designed a little red part that's printed on with clear PLA, and they just push into the coin slots. So you end up then with the red filter in the coin slots. They're designed to fit inside it. So they're perfectly sized so that you know that when those go in, you glue them in place, they're perfectly placed inside there as well. So that would be all part of the offering. It also comes with all the greeblies. So you've got the greeblies that would fit on the bottom. You've got the greeblies then that go at the top. Now, What I will produce is an A4 sheet where it just tells you where everything goes, so you know you've got everything the right way around. That would come with this as well, and then you've got the nice little silver greeblies that fit onto the chest box. I'm just dropping these in place. I can't remember exactly which way around they go at the moment. Just for illustration, they would all then glue where they need to go. So I'd produce a diagram where all this needs to fit onto, so you know you're confident that this is all glued into the right place. So that's the kit. The other thing that I've produced is the back panel. So if you want to wear this for trooping, and you've got your leather straps, you're going to want to know, can I strap myself to this? And the answer is very simply yes. The leather strap goes through your stomach, through the flaps at the bottom here, and then the two that come over the shoulder simply attach onto the back here. I've designed it so there's a panel hole. So if you put lights inside, you'll be able to just turn them on and off. The way that I've done it is actually have an MP3 player inside of mine, stripped down, fit inside, and I can reach the on and off on the MP3 player here. And then in the corners of the back panel, you've also got screw holes, so that this then all kind of just screws together. So this back panel snaps on anyway. So if you just want it for display, it would snap on quite nicely. But if you want to wear this, then you're going to want to put screws in the corners. Very simple, very easy thing to do. So there you go. Let me just find my other coin slot. So this could be something that you might want to do to just put on your shelf, or something that you might want to wear. So my thought is I could produce a kit where if you just wanted to put it on the shelf and you wanted to have it on display, then actually I could do it so it would come with a little stand that it would just end up standing on. Um, Diagram, but also then if you want to wear it. Now, the only thing it's not going to come with it is the metal part. So somebody like Phoenix Props produces the metal bars that would go onto here, and they'd be very, very easy for you to fit like I did on mine. So I'm not offering the metal aluminium bars because you're going to want to get the real thing from Phoenix Props, I would say. So I'm just wondering, is this something people would be interested in? I know there are numbers of options out there, but they all tend to be around £150, £200 for a kit. I think a kit like this I could put together and ship to people for somewhere around £70, £80, that kind of thing. I think I could definitely have this on the market for maybe £70, £75, and then people will just pay the shipping costs on top. So if you're in the UK, it's not going to be Royal Mail, it's not going to be more than a tenner. Internationally, it'll be very, very different. But what's your thoughts? Is this something that I should be offering or could be offering? It's something that I certainly enjoyed making. I've made a bunch of videos about how to make these, and in the past, people have said, "Would you make them available?" And I was like, "I don't really have the time to." But with the new bamboo, I think I could produce these for people and make them really well. So your thoughts? I would love them. Um, so do put them in the comments. Is this something you would be interested in? Because I'd certainly like to hear that. So friends, let me know your thoughts. Is this something you would buy, or you can see that people would want to have on offer? A cheaper option for the Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi chess box? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Friends, don't forget, give me a comment. I'd really like to hear. Like the video as well. It's really helpful for others who then will find this kind of content. Friends, until next time, enjoy cosplaying, and I would really love to hear your thoughts.